Now at 6:30, a big wild card in the fight against the pandemic, virus variants. And tonight we're checking in on the latest science and what you need to know about the variants here in Oregon. New strains bring new questions, and Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez is getting answers.
The UK variant is the prominent one here in Oregon, but you also have a California variant and now an Indian variant. It's a lot to keep track of, so we sat down with a local health expert to ask some questions.
With the vaccines, we've heard a lot about variants and their various natures, and the vaccines being less effective against some. What's the latest that you've heard in terms of the ones that are running around in Oregon? Are the vaccines working well against those variants from what we understand?
The answer is yes. About 2/3 of the strains that we've gotten subtypes on are the UK variants. And there are very good data now saying that the vaccines that are out there work very well against the UK variant.
We now have the Indian variant that has been troublesome in that country. What do we know about the vaccines in that variant?
Yes, we've seen a few of those in Oregon, a few of the so-called Indian variant. And again, I'm hearing that at least in the laboratory, the immunity elicited by vaccination seems to work pretty well against that particular variant.
We have a holiday weekend coming up, and some of the best practices advice is a little bit all over the place. We've seen a lot of change in the last couple of weeks when it comes to masking guidelines.
Well, even if you're not vaccinated, masks are no longer required outdoors, but you still need to use some prudence, right? If you are at high risk for severe disease and you're talking about getting together even outdoors at close quarters with large numbers of people, there's going to be a risk there.
So something like a family camping trip with another family or two, is that safe if everybody's vaccinated?
If everyone is vaccinated, that should be pretty safe. And you do need to take into account that children who are too young to be vaccinated could be getting COVID-19. And that's a good reason to limit the number of families that are getting together.
And according to the CDC, people who are fully vaccinated don't need to wear masks indoors if they're around other vaccinated people. And of course, we've also heard that businesses can allow people to take off their masks indoors if they show proof that they've been vaccinated. I'm Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.